This is breaking news. Ripple XRP has just surpassed $1. And this is insane because just a few hours ago, from my previous upload, we were taking a look at the general markets and Ripple was only at 88 cents. And then within less than, what is this, almost 8 to 10 hours, we have seen a massive surge and it broke the $1. It's at currently 107 right now. And across the board, the last 7 days, we can see the price increases almost a whole entire 2x. And this is crazy because usually we like to see Bitcoin make a big move and then all the other cryptocurrencies tend to follow suit. But so far, everything has been quite steady across the last few hours and days in general, and they've been hovering around their current price points. But Ripple out of nowhere just goes up and breaks the $1 mark. And there are some reasons why, which I will show you in just a second. But first off, let's take a look right now. Last 24 hours, volume being traded to 14 billion. A lot of money getting moved in here. And let's go ahead and see currently Binance and here are the top movers right now. And Binance has quite a lot of volume right now being traded. And then we can see the volume on the other exchanges here. And let's go ahead and let's take a look. So according to this, let's see, this is 2 hours ago. So this is interesting because some articles are maybe a day behind, so you might see some things, but let's just take a look what this states. Let's click on this just so we can see. So here this is stating, and this is apparently 2 hours based off of this time frame. XRP basically summarizing this person's post. Ripple Labs wins favorable court ruling with litigation progress and potential regulatory shifts boosting the XRP optimism. Now, just one thing to keep in mind, guys, before we continue, all of this in this video is not financial advice. This is strictly my own opinion for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you do your own research before making any sort of investments because this is the crypto markets and things can crash back down and could even go to zero. So keep that in mind. But let's take a look at some more updates. Okay, so first of all, we have this post right there, and basically it shows the percent increase and the trading volume. And let's see if it has any more details on this actual post. So let's take a look at this. Says 1 day ago, last updated 21 hours. So that post that we just saw stating 2 hours ago, I'm assuming is a updated part. But basically here, court orders favors Ripple CEO Brad. So if you guys have been following Ripple for quite some time, they've had a lot of issues. And with the new president in charge and the actual leniency, at least their focus is going towards regarding regulations in the space, Ripple seems to have a little bit more of a, let's just say, it's much better for them, at least right now at the moment. So let's see what this states. And basically, let's see here. The court granted the defendant's request for a final judgment and approved a stay on the class action claims raised by the plaintiff following a joint motion filed for both parties. And pretty much here, it just continues and talks more details. And then we can see official documentation right there. And let's see here, some more things. So potential implication for XRP and cryptocurrency regulation. So here it says here, has implications. Okay, let's take a look. And they stay here. Without significant appeal obstacles, Ripple's litigation against class action claims might soon conclude, potentially providing clarity for the XRP investors. In addition, the new prez may play a pivotal role, which I was mentioning earlier, in terms of these current regulatory issues we have. And pretty much, again, this is all information off of the internet, so definitely deep dive and make sure that what you're reading, and even I myself is sharing here, has more depth to it, and don't just see the title, for example, like this article, because there's a lot more details for this. But let's continue to see some more updates. And here we can see let's go up to the side. You can see here. Basically, there's another historical $1. Now, technically, this isn't the first time Ripple's hit $1, which I'll show you on TradingView in just a moment. But you can see here right now. Apparently, this analyst said they spotted, and we can see this shows X chart, which I can check in a moment. But pretty much says recent XRP whale activity. So for those of you not sure what that means, essentially someone has a lot of Ripple, or it could be any sort of investment, but whale, and that means they have moved. Currently here, 320 million XRP they have bought in the last 72 hours. So according to this person, which let's actually click, let's confirm, let's see if this post even showcases this, because again, crypto, I want to see some visual post and see exactly what they have here. Okay, so right here, Ripple whales bought over 320 million XRP, and this is currently just a few hours from recording when this was posted. And I don't really see here. We can see, I guess, the coins here, but I'm not too sure what this chart is really showcasing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's make sure this post, see if I can even see this person's account. So it does quite a lot of following, so that's interesting here. So I don't know where he saw that amount. I guess that's a chart to showcase how much was being bought, I believe. Let's take a look again. This just looks to me like, yeah, I'm not really sure where he sees that number. I'm assuming this point right here shows the 100 million. But I don't see where you can see the 320 unless you look at the side parts here. But apparently to them, I'm sure you could see this on the blockchain as well, assuming you have access to the person's address. But let's see, is there any comments on here? Yeah, I'm not logged in. But if anyone can clarify this, where the number is, because I'm not familiar with this particular graph here or what website they're using, but I do notice up here it showcases 1 million to 100 million XRP in terms of the coins. But that's something interesting. We could double fact check that later. But you can go actually over to TradingView. Now, look at this. This is something that's always scary, especially if you're looking to get in, because one is anytime you see a giant, okay, this is on a month. We gotta change this closer. Let's do like start off with a day first, because then you kind of see the week. Yeah, so every time you see massive green candles, it's always super risky to get in. And again, this is not financial advice, but usually when you see massive green candles, it's going to either sell off, or at least if it were to continue, you could be playing a massive risky game, because by the time this video is up and you're watching this, Ripple could be back down to like 90 some cents. But again, really the main support in the last week is, I mean, we got to go back down to like the 60s, and then even between the 60 and 50 cent mark is where we have a lot more support right now, at least on this weekly. Actually, this is the monthly chart, but basically right now there's not much support, so it could free fall any second. But again, if this is it could indicate the news about the lawsuits and the potential future, so that could factor into the current surge in price. But again, long term, if you're holding this long term, if Ripple gets through all their issues, long term, I mean, the sky is the limits. And if we were to let's see if I can zoom, I'll have to change it to a farther chart, because if you just hopped on Ripple like recently, you wouldn't even realize that $1 right now looks crazy, but it's reached 3+. Like it at the back, way back here, we can see yeah, like just 18, and like this was crazy. When they went to like around here, this was insane. And you see this massive candlestick. So maybe could not. Again, it's all dependent upon the future. But we saw it try it again, and it barely, let me see, did it tap two? Almost tap two, at least where I'm measuring it here. So almost tap two again back in what is this, 2021, and now we just broke one again. So if history repeats, the cycle repeats, and they get approval and there's no problems, I mean, that could be a good that could be good for Ripple. But again, I can't control the market. No one knows what's going to happen to the price or who decides to buy and sell out. So again, that is something to keep in mind. But these are the latest updates in the current market for Ripple that I found. So definitely, if you know more details, any information that wasn't shared here that might be important for people to know, definitely leave them in the comments below. And if there's anything I said that you can correct or see on that chart, for example, with the amount of Ripple bought, definitely leave a comment on that. But aside from that, hit the like button and subscribe for more updates.